The views expressed on this video are that of Gunnar Esiason and guests, and not necessarily those of the Gunnar Esiason Foundation. Nothing in this video should be considered medical advice.
Hey, it's Gunnar Esiason here for another cystic fibrosis step-by-step video. Upon receiving a cystic fibrosis diagnosis, you may not realize that there are quite a few accompanying related conditions that come along with cystic fibrosis. We're going to go over some that may or may not happen to a person with CF. Personally, I've dealt with some of these things myself, and as anything else with cystic fibrosis, it's very important to get out in front of it. A person with cystic fibrosis could become insulin dependent and should be checked for CF-related diabetes on a yearly basis. Next, we have cystic fibrosis-related bone disease, osteopenia, and osteoporosis. Cystic fibrosis is accompanied by a deficiency in vitamin D, making us at risk for CF-related bone disease. Infertility is one of the more common symptoms among men with cystic fibrosis. Men with CF can father children, but it has to be done through in vitro fertilization. We also have distal intestinal obstruction syndrome, which is essentially a blockage, partial or full, of the bowels. While this may seem a little overwhelming, it's important just to recognize that these conditions do exist, and it's important to watch out for them. As always, you should talk to your doctor if you have any questions about the CF-related conditions.
The views expressed on the Cystic Fibrosis Step-by-Step with Gunnar Esiason videos are that of Gunnar Esiason and guests, and not necessarily those of the Gunnar Esiason Foundation. Nothing in the Cystic Fibrosis Step-by-Step with Gunnar Esiason videos should be considered medical advice. Such advice can only be given by a physician who is experienced with cystic fibrosis. The Gunnar Esiason Foundation, Gunnar Esiason and guests cannot be held responsible for any damage which may result from using the information on this video without the permission of your medical doctor. Thank you for watching Cystic Fibrosis Step-by-Step with Gunnar Esiason, presented by the Gunnar Esiason Foundation at GunnarEsiason.com.